Hello, everybody. This is Dr. McBrick. And we're inundated with such negativity in the world today. And there's so many things going on that this book has positivity. And so I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes talking about this new Lego book by Chronicle Books that is called Heroes: Lego Builders Changing Our World One Brick at a Time by Graham E. Hancock. And it is a really cool book because it focuses on the positive in the world and the way that we can use kind of the germ of an idea to make things real for real people, to help real people have positive situations. So if you're interested in positivity, interested in a little bit of motivation, and interested in finding out how people use Lego with everyday objects and to help them live their lives better, then Heroes is your type of book. Okay, so this is Lego Heroes: Lego Builders Changing Our World One Brick at a Time by Graham E. Hancock. And again, it's available at Chronicle Books, wherever fine books are sold. Now, they sent me this book to review, but my opinions are my own. I've been a popular culture professor and communication professor for almost 35 years. I've owned companies and done a few things like this. And this book here speaks to the entrepreneurism. It speaks to the positivity. It speaks to all of the good things in life that we do as human beings to help other human beings and to help ourselves in positive ways. And again, we hear a lot of negativity, and we have a lot of things going on in the world that, we just get inundated with that stuff. This book here, I would encourage you to pick up this book because it's an easy read. As you see, it's not very big, not very thick. It's got a lot of pictures in it, a lot of great eye candy, and it talks about 12 stories and 12 ways in which people overcame their challenges using Lego. And one of the things that really got me about this book was just how inspiring it really is, and how inspiring the heroes in the book and the people who have developed these types of things using Lego have done. As an AFOL, I try to develop mocks and build things, and we all try to do things with Lego that's very creative, and we succeed at doing that. But there are people out there who succeed in doing amazing things with their Lego brick, and it's unbelievable what people can come up with, and that's why I found this book so inspiring. I found it a motivator for me in my own life. And again, it's a quick read. So one brick at a time, let's take a look at this Heroes book. You can look at the chapter here and you can see what is in all of the different chapters. There are things such as prosthetics and how Lego is being used in prosthetics, or how you can make a prosthetic out of Lego. There's talking about recycling and things like that, and Lego Replay program, where you can pack up your old Lego, and instead of just throwing it away and being bad for the environment, you can give it to other kids and things like that. Making urban art is amazing. Braille, making bricks from Braille and then using those. Things such as this chapter 5, A Turtle in Need, is a cool chapter because, in my mind, I can think, oh yeah, sure, we could make a prosthetic arm out of Lego brick. And we can pack up our Lego bricks and give them to somebody else. But I would have never thought that, we could use Lego to help a turtle in a zoo, right? So these are things, these are germs, these are ideas. When I say germs, they're germs of ideas that pop up within our minds and in the minds of people that use Lego in ways that we had never even thought about. So each one of these is a great chapter, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because I want you to buy the book. And again, I get no commission from this, but I think it's a great book, and I've done a lot of motivational speaking and things like that around the country, and facilitate a lot of leadership retreats. This is a book that I think a lot of leaders in companies and organizations should use and should read because it's great. But, talking about how they're developing prosthetics for out of Lego and for people who are in need. I mean, and just unbelievable ways in using both the mechanical prosthetics that were developed and attaching them with Lego and things like that. Just wonderful, wonderful types of pictures of, and just look at the smile on that kid's face. I mean, just the smile alone is worth the purchase of the book, if you ask me. But again, Lego replay, about repurposing your Lego brick. I think about that a lot. I have hundreds and hundreds of thousands, and that's no lie, of Lego brick in my house and all this sort of thing. And how they developed a system to be able to basically give back. And I think about, what am I going to do with all of this stuff? I certainly don't want to hurt the environment, but I certainly don't want to just, get rid of it all. What can I do? I can give it to kids, pack it up and give it to kids, use the Lego replay program, and do some of that. I just think these types of things are just wonderful. Urban art, for instance, this picture here, as well as take the picture at the very beginning of the book, reminds me, it kind of summarizes the book. Because we think about our life, right? And we think about our life and say our life are the bricks. Well, yes, our life are the bricks, but there's a lot of stuff in the middle. So if we look at this picture, this is even a better example. There's a lot of stuff in the middle that needs to be filled in, and that's filled in through experiences, through good and bad, positive, negative type of things that happen to us. Sometimes the mortar in our bricks chips away, and we need to fill it in, right? We need to fill it in with positivity or negativity. Well, let's choose positivity. Let's fill it in. So using Lego is a way in which we can use or we can fill in those gaps in our life, and be very cathartic and very therapeutic in a lot of ways. So so that to me is a metaphor. The whole brick and Lego within the brick, that's a metaphor. But this particular chapter is talking about art and making art out of Lego. Now, tell me, if you're walking down the street and you see the side of a building and you see it filled in with Lego, I can guarantee you that no matter who you are, you're going to smile and you're going to go, wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. And so, it talks about how people do this as art, but it also provides those smiles, to people. It provides, that feeling that something good has come from something bad, whether it's vandalism, whether it's mortar falling out, that sort of thing. That repair has taken place, and that repair has taken place with Lego. So it's really, really cool. But I can guarantee you, if you're walking down the street and you see Lego repairing the side of a building, you're going to smile. Braille, that's an amazing thing that Lego has done, is developing these Braille bricks. And we think about all of the wonderful things that we have available to us as AFOLs to build, but there are a lot of folks out there who are blind, who cannot see for some particular reason, and having Braille to be able to learn how to read Braille, two, learning how to, or having instructions in Braille so that they can actually build things with Lego brick. And so this is just really nice. And it talks about how they give away these Braille kits to people and stuff like that, and everything like that. So I could go on. There's the turtle. There's the turtle. Just look at that mechanism on top of that turtle. Look at the wheels and everything. The turtle has mobility. Who would have thought that you could do something like that? And again, it's that germ of an idea that starts. There's that old expression, and I honestly forget the quote, but it's kind of, every single idea has started within someone's mind as one tiny germ, and everything we have in our society, every single thing we have in our society has started out as an idea. In this book, and we all know, any of us who work with Lego, we know that that anything can be possible, right? And this book definitely shows you what could be possible. Making frets that are different than the frets that come with the guitars. Making them having the ability to play different styles of music and things like that, because your frets are different, and you use Lego to make those frets. That to me is just genius. This entire book, I honestly feel that that this book really does make you smile. You can't read this book and not smile and not forget about a lot of the negativity in our world today. Building by touch and sound, Again, folks with who can't see, perhaps can't hear, that sort of thing, how Lego has affected them, how they can build things that normally they wouldn't be able to do. Simple things is building ramps for folks to get down from a bump, building them out of Lego. Again, very simple things, but things that are amazing in terms of being able to create. And then of course there's more art, things like that. Different using Lego to tell stories, to help people. There's a representation of a painting, a mural on a wall through Lego, all kinds of stuff. Again, I could go through this whole idea of coral reefs. Living down here on the Gulf Coast, reefs are important, obviously, for all of us. And so using Lego, attaching a little bit of reef onto Lego piece and attaching those together and building a coral reef out of that and putting it down into the ocean, into the water. Just wonderful stuff from this book. Again, I can't say enough. Seniors to build. I think about my grandmother, who is 97 years old, lives on her own, still drives, still is as spry as can be. Sometimes I give her a call and she's like, yeah, me and my friend who are 102, she's 102, we're going out to a store to get groceries or something. And it's like, great, but she's built Lego before as well. And so this idea that, folks who might feel alone in some ways, and I'm sorry about that light, sorry about that reflection there. I can get that light off there. Somebody who normally, might not have a lot of visitors, things like that, can build Lego and really, really feel that sense of success and positivity that comes from creating something. So there's all kinds. This is a picture here that just reminds me of my grandmother. And this book is amazing stuff. And so I'll leave it here so you can see the ISBN, the USB. Sorry. It's the brain surgery talking. I apologize for that. And that's the other thing. I had brain surgery a year ago and I didn't think I was going to live, and Lego really helped me to get my dexterity back, right? It helped me. I picked up a few. I have tons and tons, like I said, of Lego. And for those of you that follow my channel, you know that I build a lot of big things, but I bought a lot of little Lego sets, and it helped me to get my dexterity back, right? And so if it weren't for Lego, I would not necessarily be able to do the minute type of dexterity that I was able to do. And so this book is a great example. I really encourage you to pick it up. It's called Heroes, Lego Builders Changing Our World One Brick at a Time by Graham E. Hancock. So it's definitely sanctioned by the Lego Group, and it's just a wonderful book. Pick it up, read it, smile, have some positivity in your life and in our world, and then pass it on and let someone else read it as well. So with that said, this is Dr. McBrick signing out.